Alright guys, so we were playing Gruul. We're going to try to go, I believe we need about 4 wins in a row to make it diamond status. If you're asking yourself, well, is it becoming a little bit harder to get diamond status? Well, the answer is yes. It's harder because, and I'm kind of going to outline some of the reasons why. Because Eldraine was a very powerful set. And because it was so powerful, people have had time to get it as in their collection and build up like Fires of Interventions and build their collection up to the point that yes, people are, and the fact is there's pretty much dominantly about 7 decks running around, and so Gruul is long and forgotten. So we're gonna throw out Gruul. And this is, we went on a 7-0 run on Gruul, then we won an 8-2 run. I'll post those videos up. I'll post a video of the 8-2. I didn't capture the 7-0. So we're just gonna full attacks. 20 to 15. It is. Alright, so we're just playing versus Dimir Control. It's a really good deck. It's again, maybe this deck's a little underrated. A lot of people play, more people play with Dimir than they play with Gruul. Gruul's kind of like lost and forgotten. And it's a really good deck. It can be really good in the early game. It can be good. It's more of an early to mid-range deck. It's not really designed to go a billion turns. Alright, he's milling himself, so let's see here. Because he's got this guy. So he becomes a copy of anything that's in his graveyard. So let's see what he's putting in there. Yeah, so he's playing with the Grixis. Alright, so let's see. Well, we're gonna give this haste. Pound him in the air. Alright, he could have Drown in the lock. That's one thing he could have. Or he'd have that new Theros Adventure instant spell that... Okay, pass it. Alright. So we have 2/1/1, so I'll just hardcast this. Draw a card off Edgewell Innkeeper. Let's see here. Draw a card off Edgewell Innkeeper. Yep. Look at Eldraine, 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 Eldraine. Eldraine was a powerful set. Ooh, we gotta put 1. Let's see. Each player returns a non-land permanent they control with the highest single remaining cost. Player discards a card. They always take the 2 cards. I'd take the 1. Alright. So we're gonna be able to get the win. Shoot that. Dominate's Ambush. This is the reason why I play with Gruul in the first place. It's because of Dominate's Ambush. Full attack. He knows Embercleave is coming. More than likely. I'm gonna be shot to quest, yeah. Alright, so 1-0. Alright, so we got 4 more wins to make it a diamond status. Let's do this thing. I want 7-0, 8. That was fast. 7-0, 8-2. So that was 15-2. Wow. And then we hit a rough patch where we were just getting bottlenecked. We were getting no land, or then we were drawing a bunch of land. Or really awkward. Okay. All right. Oh, I thought something happened because all I heard was a shing. Alright, we could be versus the mirror match, actually. Could be playing the mirror match. No, blue white. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control another creature with power 4 or greater, put a +1/+1 counter. Alright. No blocks. Well, let's bring him out. Make him Pelt Collector bigger. We will not attack with Pelt Collector. Again, he's got advantage because he went first, right? So you have advantage when you go first. That's the huge thing with that. Alright, yeah, we're not gonna block it. Alright. These are kind of the scary decks to play against because there's no net deck. So you're just like, okay, what? I don't know what they're playing. And I made a mistake by not playing a mountain, by the way, for Rimrock Knight. Yep, he's just gonna. We should have played a mountain there, so we could use his ability. But I think we can quickly recover with 2 questing beasts in our hand. As I say that, you'll probably drop like a planeswalker, like a Vivian or something like that. Give something +1/+2 +12/+1 counters. Questing beast now. Alright, cool. Alright, well, that's going to force us to block. Alright. Well, yep. So if he has another questing beast, the game's over. And he does. That was very odd. We both had double questing beast, okay? It just, you know what? It just came down to him going first. That's purely how the game went. There's nothing more to it than that. That was kind of odd. We both had Pelt Collector. We both only had 1 Pelt Collector. We both had double questing beast, okay? Alright, double. Alright, double questing beast. Yeah, I'll have to keep it. Not the greatest keeps because blue-white control. Right. Does he have like... Okay, so Omen of the Sea. Banishing a Light. Alright. So you can take our creature. Alright, so... we just gotta go with Questing Beast. Questing Beast is good in the format because of everything. Because you can do this. So, I mean, he can bounce this back to our hand, but we can just recast it. It does tap us out for a turn, though, but... play the one that's revealed. I guess what Teferi Time Raveler is to other decks is what Questing Beast is to them. Alright, that gets the job done. Exile permanent. Okay. You know what? Let's fire in Questing Beast. Okay. Another Teferi Time Raveler. Could have a counter spell. We're gonna take 2 just to make sure he doesn't have a quench. Absorb gains 3 life. Not good for us.
Stand by and watch.
Keeps the good Teferi. Bounces that back to his hand. Can play that again. Try to draw another card. Dharma's Ambush. Yeah, Mystical Dispute. Nope, that Omen Sea. Wow. It's a 2/2 flyer. Going to attack our opponent. Hit our opponent for 2. So, like, even if he boards wipes, we still have Thirst for Meaning. At this point, we don't really care about Teferi Time Raveler. Banishing a Light, and he's tapped out, so... Well, he's got 2 counters. Alright, so he's got 2 open. Well, unless he's packing Brazen Borrower, it's not going to work. Yep. Alright, so we're 2-1. Again, the competition's a lot more harder. Here's our next match, right meow. Keeps. That interplay tapped. Go into that tapped. Pass our turn. Blue white, is it blue white control again? Alright, since we showed that, we're gonna bring that down. We can save our haste creatures for when he blows up the board. Or Teferi Time Raveler.
Let's slow this down. I'll protect you.
Alright. Dang it, Teferi Time Raveler. Alright, so in this case, you know what, we're gonna hard cast him down.
Here we go.
We'll draw a card. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna pay 2 life. Snipe that for 2. Sneak out. Give it haste. Hit him for 3. Alright. I don't know if he's saying good game as in we got him, or he's gonna beat us. I guess. So, let's see here. Let's drop this down. Bring that out. Let's bring that down. Ooh, that's why he was saying good game. He's like, I got this trawler. Do we bring down a questing beast? No. He might have a board wipe. Oops, that was a bad attack. I shouldn't have attacked with everything, because he was going to gain some life. Should have just attacked with that. Alright. Do you want to pressure him into discarding a card? Give it hexproof. Yep, we got him to discard another Dream Trawler. His hand must be good. Good card. Don't know if he's going to attack. Okay, he is. And draw a card. Alright. This is how it's going to go down. Okay, good game. Yep. Alright. 2 wins over Blue-White Control. We're 3-1. Alright. Are we 3-1? Alright, we're in our next match. So far I think we're 3-1. Yeah. What? Give me an option. Alright. Could be playing green-red himself. A lot of pros are taking out Fabled Passage because they don't want their lands to come into play tapped. So he could be playing Gruul as well. Slide up in there for 1. No, this is the reason why people don't like Fabled Passage anymore because it comes into play tapped. Ew, Edge Rolling Keeper. And drop down to 5/5. Oh, simic. Oh, simic flash. Yeah, they play with Fable. Okay. I don't know if this will Sultai. Sultai control. Alright. Pay 2 life, because we like pain. Smack. Bring this down. I mean, Fabled Passage does work with Euro because it puts cards in your graveyard. Alright, we're 4-1. Not bad. Alright, 2 more wins. In a row. A loss sets us back. Diamond status. Status that we pretty much reach all the time. But we're shooting for Mythic. But I just thought I'd make a Diamond status video. I think the competition from Mythic to Diamond, there's no difference. Because people have had time to gather their collections. Okay, so this is kind of like a hand that I don't like. I mean, 3 forests, okay, Lustruck, okay, but if we draw into red, you know, it is an iffy hand because these 2 embercleaves in here. If there's just 1 embercleave, I'm like, okay, but we're double red. I mean, this is good to have. We go first, it's good to have, but I'm gonna have to shake away that hand. Oh wow. The shuffler's like, you know what? We don't care. You're on a win streak, and we are gonna make you just. You're gonna be forced to play with 1 color, son. All right. Well, I guess you go down. All right. I guess Pellet Collector comes out. Oh, the life gain deck. Alrighty then. Alright, we don't want to give away our colors, so... no attacks. And mostly, like, so if he drops a Johnny's Pride Mate, turn 2, this got lifelink. Yep. If you're like, how do you do that in a lot of my matches? Well, because I see a lot of gameplay, and then also... I have the benefit of knowing typically what people play in their decks, and then you just do the mathematical odds on that. That is going to make this incredibly big. But I'm going to pass. It sounds like it. That looks like an idiot move. That move's going to pay off or not. This thing is going to make this big pretty quick. Okay, so... it's the new white deck that's going around. So whenever he attacks with a white creature, he gains a life. This gets +1/+1. Okay, so he's getting all of his combo edge down. All right, let's draw a card. No attacks. And they have that 1 artifact that gives +1/+1, trample, and lifelink. All right. Let's draw first. Ooh. Shoot that. All right. I gotta start picking up the aggression just a little bit because our clock is getting down. Yep, told you. So, again, you're like, how do you call this stuff? Yeah, it's just... There's the card I was talking about. So now he's got to decide, what do I equip, right? And he might want to equip this to give it lifelink. Or he might be saying, you know what, let me give this lifelink, and then when I attack with it, I'll gain... Yeah. I think it's a better play, because he'll gain 2 life. He makes our clock a lot faster. He'll gain 3. He'll gain 1 from that attack. Okay, so... You're going to drop down Questing Beast. Make that bigger. Yeah, shoot that. Yep. Game. That is a tough deck. Alright, 1 went away. Here we go. I'm telling you, Gruul I think is still a top 8 deck. Get a booster pack. Alright, let's see what's in the pack really quick. And there's our wild card. Boom! Guys, open up booster packs. So many people tell me, how do you get a bunch of open up booster packs? It's not always about drafting. Alright, notice my vault is at 237.4%. Okay, Archon of Sun's Grace. Yeah, that's a playset now. Out of them. Okay. Good pack. Card's going for like $2, $1.75. Like, it's a pretty good card. If you're playing with like green and white, you can ramp it out like turn 3, drop a bunch of enchantments, or just like blue white control. Like, it just single-handedly that Archon won the Magic World Championship. All right, 2 Edgewell Innkeepers, gotta trust it. This is for us to go diamond status. All right, Edgewell Innkeeper. Is it another blue-white control deck? Okay, well, Fires of Intervention. So much better. Since they want first, we got to be scared of the board wipes they have. They can deal 3 damage to each creature. Because of that, and because of that, we know what deck they're playing. Typically, I'd cast Edgewell Innkeeper first, so we can draw 2 cards off our adventure spells. But knowing that he can wrath the board, we're not going to do that. We have to keep on drawing cards. We have to keep our Edgewells alive. Because now, to beat these decks, you have to get card advantage. Yep, he's going to board wipe. No, he's going to drop the Fury.
I know my responsibility.
Send our Rimrock, My Knight, back to our hand. And that's kind of cool because what we'll do is drop down Edgewell Innkeeper. Get rid of that. And then hard cast this and draw 2 cards. Again, we have to keep on getting that card advantage. Shifting Ceratops, protection from blue, can't be countered. So takes another 2 damage. Fires of Intervention. Wow. Okay. All right. He's got the good hand. He's got the goods. My problem is he's not Teferi anything big back to our hand.
That's more like it.
All right. We're gonna go embercleave. Oh, I can't do ember. Duh. Okay, that was a gaffe. I'm so sorry, guys. Teferi Time Raveler. You can't embercleave. I'm just so used to doing that. Okay, my bad. Alright, well, just in case he board wipes, we're just gonna bring that down. What I mean by board wipe, yeah, so... Oh, that was a gaff. least I sent the right creatures the right way. So anything from Kenrith he can drop down to Cavalry. If you really, like, the best of 3, if you really just counter Fires of Interventions or destroy it, it's not that crazy. Yeah, and this is where we're probably going to lose. You're like, how are you calling everything? Yeah, it's pretty typical. Pay us. And then he can gain 5 life by tapping. See, that's the huge advantage of having, not only do you get free mana, but then you have creatures with abilities, and you have all the mana in the world to use their abilities. See, typically, a normal person would just be able to cast Kenrith, and that's it. So, in this regard, I mean, we're just going to have to take it all. So there's really not much we can do. See, I was fearing the board wipe, but... Alright, so let's shoot him for 2. If we attack with 3, this will be only 3. We got 2 mana to play with. And there's really nothing we can do here. We can drop him. Okay, so we can drop 5, 8, 9, 10. Well, there's many ways we can kill him. Yeah, we're just going to full swing here. Oops. He's got that 4/4. It blends in so well, guys. With the background, I missed the 4/4. And he can gain 5 life. Yeah, we don't have a chance. Yep. Yep. And that's the thing with Fires of Intervention. It allows them to... But you have to understand, in the best of 3, you know, Fires of Intervention isn't... that crazy. But in the first game, it is utterly devastating. And so the advantage is their game 1. And so even if you push a game 3, they have the advantage, right? Because you have to get back-to-back wins to sweep Fires. Kind of like the Mythic Championship. I mean, realistically, you have to... Or excuse me, the Magic World Championship. I think the guy that was down came back, teed everything up. So you have to be able to come back. So in the best of 3, you got a shot, but in the best of 1, Fires definitely has the advantage. Because you can sideboard, say, okay, I'm just going to, if you're playing with like simic colors or blue, you say, okay, I'm just going to counter Fires of Interventions. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. Good game. Or if you're playing with green, you say, alright, I'm just going to get rid of it. Just get rid of enchantments. There's so much enchantment hate. Or you can just keep on brazing, borrowing it back to their hand. There's so many things that can kill Fires. But in the best of 1, unless you are sideboard in, you're not going to be able to, like people were with Oko, right? You're not going to, your best of 1, Fires is always going to have that big advantage. And typically, in the best of 3, they have the advantage because game 1. If you have the advantage game 1, game 2, not so much, but you have to win back-to-back. You know what I mean? Versus those colors. And those colors have really good sideboard. So he's probably got like Ether Gust on the sideboard, Mystical Disputes. Alright, so this is a bad hand. So we don't want to go backwards here. Okay. The Shuffler's like, again, you're going on a winning streak? Buddy. That's not going to happen. You think so? Alright. I guess we're going to get rid of Mana through Paradise Druid. Alright, not a bad combo. Simic, Ramp. Alright. Yeah, we gotta jump on him really quick. really fast. In fact, if we do get a red mana, well, I gotta play it. But I don't want to show colors. I want to make them think we're like green stompy. Okay, Risen Reef. Get a land, probably. Nope, it's a card. Now he's hurting for land. Wow. Okay. He's playing Teamer. Teamer ramp. Alright. Alright, okay, so okay, I get what he's trying to do. So these are elementals that come into play. He'll be able to Risen Reef. You're really relying on Risen Reef at that point. Heavily. So we're definitely going to shoot that. Very interesting to always see different versions of the deck. So what happens is he brings 2 elementals in the battlefield, and then this right here is... this would be Simic ramp on a budget. So whenever Risen Reef or another elemental enters the battlefield, basically, you can read that. You draw a card if another elemental enters the battlefield. If it's a land card, you can put on the battlefield tapped. If not, so basically you draw 2 cards. If it's a land, you can put on the battlefield tapped. You draw a card for each elemental. In his case, since this gives you 2 elemental creatures... Alright. Okay. And this tax really just off for nothing, really. But that's not why he's playing with that. Well, if we did have red mana, we could do Evercleave, but I guess that was just never in the cards. This makes life difficult. Because I was thinking, okay, we could we could kill that and kill that Risen Reef with these, or we could Embercleave, but we don't have mana. We don't have nothing for red mana here. Alright, all attacks. That'll wrap that up. It's kind of hard to play when you're shut out of your other color. Like you're shut out of your other color. Alright. So right now would be a good time for him to bring down... He doesn't have the mana for Cavalier of Thorns. He's got enough mana for Cavalier of Gales, but typically decks like this do not play with Cavalier of Gales. Yeah. But I'm showing you this deck because I want you to see what other people play with, not just what I play with. So this is a budget version. You can buy a Challenger deck, Archon of War, so you gain control of target creature for as long as you have that on the battlefield, so that was like perfect timing. Alright. Oh, he took 2 though. Alright. Well, we know this game's in the books. It's just all a matter of time. I'm not trying to insult him and say good game without him knowing. Now I'll say it. We are 1 win away. Here we go. 1 win away from going bronze. Or excuse me. Okay, what happened right there on the reward is that we drew a rare that we would already have in our collection. So instead of getting the rare, you get 20 gems. And our vault progress goes up to 237.4. Alright guys, 1 win away from going diamond status. I know I played this person a couple times. I just don't remember what they play with. Alrighty then. They just don't want us to have the colors. They're like, you know what? You're going on this winning streak. We do not want you to play with red. You are not going to play with red. We're not going to allow you to play with the other half of your deck. No way, no how. You're going to have to win with half your deck being viable. Pelt Collector because Paradise Druid. Bring that down. This will get bigger. Gilded my goose, so he's probably playing with you know what card. He's probably playing with that one wolf, Wicked Wolf. He'll take the 2. No way a deck like that with when you got Wicked Wolf, you're gonna take that damage, or you're gonna kill your Gilded Goose. Gild my goose. Arbor my grazer. All right. Well, who needs mana, right? All right. Yeah, I value damage right now. All right. End our turn. Yeah, we both got hosed on mana, didn't we? Well, alright, diamond status we are, guys. Boom. Alright, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to share, subscribe, and like. And that is it. And, we'll play our first diamond match. Righty then. I expect the competition to be about the same. I think it's going to be even. Probably see, we saw a lot of top 8 decks, so. Help my collector. We're both not playing with sleeves. Sweet. Blue-white control. Got it. It could be Jizaki, but I think it's going to be blue-white control. My money's on blue-white control. Down 19 life. Yep, blue-white control. Brings down an 0-4 wall, allows them to fetch for a land. Good for all the mana fixins. Pay 2 life, because we like pain. Get in there. He gets that 0-4 wall. Then if he has a turn 3 Teferi, that's going to stink for us. Didn't have it. He had to counter it with Absorb, gain 3 life. Yep. If you're like, how do you keep on calling these things? Yeah. Alright. Tells me he probably has a bored wife. Drop a land down, more than likely. Take the 2 damage, fry everything. Yep. You draw a card. Alright. Give this haste. Edgewall Innkeeper. Bring him down to 13. We play blue-white control quite a bit here. What, we're 2-0 versus it, right? Are we 3-0? 2-0 versus blue-white. I don't know. Not gonna be fun for him. Can't be countered. Protection from blue. Omen of the Sea. Scry 2, draw a card. How this came out like 4 or 5 years ago, I think this would have been a definitely uncommon. Give this thing haste. Alright, even with a board wipe, he's gonna lose. Yep, call that again. Alright. We're going to... I don't know, we're just going to take 2 life just because I don't know why. Haste. Attacks. Stomps. Smacks. Game's over. Bam! Alright, so we've had an incredible run. I'll be uploading these videos. So we're diamond tier status. We won. We got the diamond tier, plus we won our first match. Alright, so I'll put up those videos. Guys, feel free to subscribe, share, and like the video. Tell me in the comment section if you think we were able to pull it off versus all these blue-white controls. Alright, guys, until next time, see you later. Again, subscribe and like.